Hello everyone, KK here with a tutorial. I'm sorry. Also, please excuse my pukey MMD colors. I'm bad at color theory. So anyway, looking around the MMD community, I've come to the conclusion that some people might have some trouble with taller models for the reason you see here. The camera data is tailored to regular models and not these tall models. Tall models may be like male models, models with high heels, or furries. But the main point here is the camera is not made for varying MMD model heights. So I'm gonna tell you how to fix that and make videos with taller models. Okay, so as you saw in the previous clip, the model wasn't exactly being displayed to the best of its ability. And I know I moved the camera down a little bit, but basically that's because the camera is tailored for regular size models. So here's how we're gonna fix that. You go into this edit thing here. Well, actually, okay. Before you start anything, first, make sure that in model manipulation, you have your model selected. Also make sure that in frame manipulation, you're at frame 0. Good? Good. Now, you're gonna go into edit. Select all bone frame, select all facial frame, and select all of this frame. I'm not gonna say all those words. Okay, I'm also sorry for the horrible construction of this model's bones. I'm kind of bad at it. Okay, so this next part, you're gonna hit apply center position bias. It's all the way at the bottom, not hard to find. You're gonna wanna focus on this y-axis here, and you're gonna hit, well, you kind of have to enter in any number that's in the negatives. For me, I found that models with heels are best at like -1.5, but you can tailor it for your needs. As long as it's in the negatives, it should work. And this will basically apply a center position bias for every single frame of the motion to make it just, 1.5 units lower. I don't know what happens if you don't click one of these, but I don't suggest finding out, so just make sure you have all these selected. Now at this point, you might be done if you're just doing a meme motion, like by Ureshi or Anastasia with her bending ink machine models, but if you're doing like a more complex dance motion, then you might be seeing this problem here, where the shadow and the stage are going through the model's feet, and that's bad. So first of all, you're going to want to turn off the ground shadow, because why the fuck would you have that on anyway? Why would you need that? It just gets in the way. It looks bad. Just turn that shit off. It's like having the axis on. What are you... Okay. Sorry. Went on a bit of a tangent. So next, you're going to go into your camera light accessory thing in model manipulation. You're going to go to you're going to make sure you have your stage up. You're going to go into the y-axis right here. You're going to just input the same number that you have for the center position bias. Oh, and by the way, these operate a little bit differently. The center position bias stacks onto each other, so if you put in -1.5 and then -0.5, that's going to add up to -2. So here you'd put in -2 and not -1.5 and then -0.5. And then basically, if I move over here, badoom! It's all fixed. It's exactly the way it should be. And if I play the motion, it's going to look a bit better, but I'm not going to because that's dumb. Other exceptions. If your stage is like a KMX PMD model, then you're just going to want to move that down until it's the place where you want it to be. Or you can use these things here, like these adjusties here, but I don't think they really work that well, so I don't use them personally. And then if your camera data consists of one single frame, you can just adjust that all you want, because as you can see, camera has no apply center position bias, so you can't change the camera. You have to edit the model and the stage. That's your issue. But at this point, you should know everything you need to know. So now you can make flawless MMD videos with tall models. Have fun, you freaks!